That's all Millionaire Bachelor asks. Why would I want anything else? I don't just walk around telling people to suck a dick. That's not my thing. But, when you look into these characters and you look into their whole facade, you say to yourself, man, it's actually pretty sad. These guys live a miserable existence. So, I don't want to focus too much on them. I want to transition topics. I want to talk about, what's going on in the world, the news. How do you get money? Where are the pitfalls? I want to focus on that kind of stuff. And if you guys want to hear different content, let me know as well. We will not disengage with the beef, but unless this guy is talking about meeting up or, unless something tragic happens to him, I don't want to, what's the point? What's the point of having a conversation about this guy? No point. Let's go through some of the comments. Project Bachelor, hell yeah, let's go. Of course. Stella Bachelor, surprise, surprise. Hit the like button. Of course. Project Bachelor, I like the Santa hat. Absolutely. Millionaire Bachelor cares about Santa. And I wanted to bring to you this message. Myron, stop fucking with me. All Might says, do you see the drones out there? No, I don't. What's going on with these drones? You got to let me know. For the last day, I was actually purchasing real estate. Well, not today, but the day before I was purchasing real estate. And another thing. So, yeah, so we're moving on from talking about that, those issues, but I want to make it very clear, Millionaire Bachelor does not support stealing. Millionaire Bachelor does not support doxing. To me, those are passive aggressive things, and I'm more of a direct individual. So it's just a waste of my time to really engage with these low lives of the internet. When Millionaire Bachelor is one of the greatest content creators on the space, there's no one else that has come to the internet, platformed other individuals, and just told the truth, what it was. No one else. If anybody wants to join the live, you're free to join the live right now. I'll have a little intermission smoke. Let's see what's going on with the bachelors. Oh, and by the way, those are the stickers and also the Millionaire Bachelor mug. Love the sticker and I love the mug. Join. Okay, we're just waiting for a couple of people to join the live. Don't worry about it. Oh, and while you guys are joining, I'll just let you see this. This was in Brickell today, so I'll let you guys see that while the rest of the people are joining. All Might says, "Oh, Project Bachelor, join the live." Hold on, I'm looking at the comments because I know Sir Rothschild Bachelor said he wants to join. Governors and mayors are demanding answers from the White House about the drones and their origins. Probably China. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But let's delve into another topic. The type of person that I think you have to be, if you want to be successful. I believe in order to be successful, you have to be grounded. You have to be extremely focused. And the things that it takes to be successful, not a lot of people want to do. Not a lot of people want to put effort into being alone, focusing on something for a long period of time. I mean, people are communal creatures. We're not supposed to be siloed off. And the fact that, in order to make it out of certain circumstances, you have to be siloed off. It's fucked up, but, that's the situation. That is the situation. Hold on, let's add Sir Rothschild Bachelor. You. Oh, you got to unmute yourself.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man? What are you saying? What's happening today, bro?
Oh, nothing. I just showed the gift that I had from Myron.
Oh yeah, bro. He's in Vegas right now.
Yeah, that's what you told me. You said that he ran away from Vegas. Ran away from Miami. I'm not too sure. Maybe he did. That's definitely Well, when you got 10 trucks, you know, coming outside showing you doing some moist mafia activity, it's
That's
kind of hard
fucked.
to stay.
Yo, that's so fucked up, man. Like,
You know? Yo, it's hilarious.
yo.
Yeah, I
So how
mean,
you?
and, go ahead.
Oh no, you go. You go.
No, go ahead.
No, no, you go. So yeah. So what? So how is the? I'm pretty sure. How's the tropics?
I mean, it's extremely relaxing. I mean, to be honest with you, I was probably about to go hang out at the beach, but then I was like, all right, everybody's asking me to go live, so I'll go live. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. You know, I do think that it will be more of a seasonal thing for me, and not a year round, because I think if I did it year round, I might get bored. I think for some
Yeah.
reason I have to see a little bit of the city every now and then. So, you know, seasonal is good. You know, always it's always good to clear your, you know, be able to clear your mind. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. Hey, man, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna quickly do something real quick. I'll be right back, bro. 5 minutes here.
You all good. You all good. Uh, Let me see. Mo Whitson says, "Hey, I would like to become a bachelor. Um, I created account on your website. I created a account on your website. Mo Bachelor. If you want to be a bachelor, you can actually go to the link that's in my YouTube, and when you click it, the first, you know, the first little link actually points you to the bachelor's application. So you fill out the bachelor's application. I give it to the rest of the bachelors for them to, you know, see if this is, you know, the type of individual that we want to accept in the bachelors. And then after that, you guys have your first interview. I mean, if you guys have been, if I noticed that the individuals in the chat have been here for a very long time, those are the individuals that get priority to be bachelors, because I already know where they stand at. You know, I've seen them. Unlike most creators, you know, I actually do pay attention to my chat. So, you know, if it's a long time subscriber and you guys want to be bachelors, you guys definitely do get a little bit of a push up there, if you know what I mean. So, watch out. That's you. Oh, he's not on mute. Let me see if I can mute him. Can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. All right, cool. So he muted himself. But yeah, that's how you become a bachelor. And the reality is, you know, we don't charge for anything. And most people might say, well, if you don't charge for anything, Millionaire Bachelor, then why would you want bachelors? Because I figured out a great marketing strategy. And my marketing strategy is, you know, the bigger my voice gets, why not bring other people along for the ride as well? An example would be, you know, let's say that I get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm able to point other subscribers to the other bachelors. You know, what that'll do is that'll create a powerhouse for me. That'll create a situation where I'm insulated. And I think that's an awesome marketing strategy. But what it does is it also platforms other YouTubers as well. You know, maybe they want to be a part of the movement. Maybe they want to, you know, also have a YouTube account of their own. And I promote that as well. All the bachelors, I promote their YouTube accounts, because I think this could be, you know, bigger than me. You know, if we all stand together and we all move up together, why not? And, you know, in business, you don't have to do dirty tactics to make money. You know, you don't have to do certain things that are scam like. You don't have to. Only thing you got to do is make something, you know, make it be something or an incentive for somebody else. And the incentive is the more Millionaire Bachelor grows, the more they grow. See, this is how a genius thinks. A scammer thinks, how can I get as much money as possible? Millionaire Bachelor says, how can I grow my message as quickly as possible? That is the difference between me and these guys. They want to grift. They need the money. Millionaire Bachelor just needs his message out because the world needs to see this fucking greatness. All right, let me see. I don't know if you have kids, but as a father of two who lost their mother on Christmas, Christmas is all but attainable this year. Any advice for resources to help a family in need? Any advice for resources to help a family in need? MB, I don't know if you have kids, but as a father of two who lost their mother last year, Christmas is attainable, is all but attainable this year. Oh, I see, I see. Any advice for resources to help a family in need? Well, trainer, you're in luck because we hit a certain amount of subscribers. I am actually giving out money to my subscribers for Christmas. And I will be donating to the individuals that have proven that they are in need. So if you believe that is you, contact me on Instagram. It's my way of giving back. So TG, trainer TIG, contact me on Instagram. Millionaire Bachelor Santa Claus this year. And also it's tax deductible. Millionaire Bachelor always finds a way to fucking win. This is ridiculous. How do I always fucking win? But yeah, hit me up, TG. I got you. And some might say, you know, what if TG is lying? It's still tax deductible. Oh, that's hilarious. Stealth Bachelor would like Tig to hop on the live. So if TIG would be able to hop on the live, that would be awesome. D on camera MB, shout out to you. Project Bachelor in the building. Stealth Bachelor in the building. I like how women dress for Christmas and Halloween. Wish it was every month. Absolutely. I agree, Donnie. I understand what you're saying. Maybe I shouldn't give people money, but I actually had it planned. You know, that was one of the things that me and the Bachelors wanted to do. You know, for the $2,000, you know, 2,000, what is it, sub giveaway. We actually wanted to do it in person. You know, we wanted to, you know, hand out to the $2,000. And I don't know. It's just something that I thought was cool to do. Am I going to be giving people money all the time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It just coincided with what me and Worldwide Bachelor were already talking about. All right. Shout out to D on camera. Absolutely. Somebody asked me something. Music is good. That's true. Well, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. You know, Millionaire Bachelor I just said what was on the heart. I'm an artist through and through. Project Bachelor says you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Could be scammers. Could be Marquette. You're absolutely right. We will have a vetting process. We'll definitely have a vetting process. But if the person thinks that, you know, they qualify for the Christmas giveaway, let me know. It would not be tax deductible, and the person would have to pay taxes on the money. Not necessarily. It would definitely be tax deductible, 1,000%, because I went over it with my accountant before I decided to do it. Millionaire Bachelor doesn't do anything, you know, monetarily, you know, and that's, you know, it's not really major, but Millionaire Bachelor doesn't do anything without consulting my attorney first. I mean, not attorney, but accountant when it comes to, you know, handing out grants and, you know, whatever you might call it. All right. Voodoo says, be safe. Messing with Saint is famous. Be safe, man. Messing with Saint is famous. Well, first of all, here's the thing. And I want everybody to understand this. The situation that I have with Marquette kicked off again when he got on his live and said he wanted to unalive Millionaire Bachelor. That will not be tolerated. That will not be accepted, because in real life, he's a pussy. In real life, he's not what he claims to be. So, you know, I stood my ground and I said what I said. And if you want to check that out, you can, you know, hear it for yourself. Kevin Sealing says your accountant is wrong. Okay. Well, how about this? How about I consult with my accountant, and sometime next week, you come on the live and you tell me your tax practices, and I'll tell you the tax practices of my accountant. Thanks for the wisdom you kick. Absolutely. I'm not trying to talk shit, but I definitely know this. Well, Kevin Celia, you know, I don't know how far and how in depth your knowledge goes, and I'm not taking anything away from you. But two people can, you know, beg to differ. You know, we can have
Yo,
two different ideologies. Yo, what's up, Sir Child Bachelor?
yo, I'm back, bro. I'm back.
Mhm.
Damn, where did I put that? Oh my goodness. Checking to see. Oh yeah. Hey man, did you see how they caught that guy, bro? Freaking healthcare CEO assassin.
Yes. Oh, and also, so Kevin, you know, I just wanted to give you a little bit of knowledge here when it comes to accounting and it comes to giving money out. It just came to my mind. Sorry. Uh,
Oh good, bro. Oh good.
no. I'm just explaining. So it depends on what you categorize the money as. You know, if you actually turn it into a grant and you give that money out, then that is 100% tax deductible. But it just depends on, you know, how you're writing it off. Grants are very much so tax deductible. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay. Mo Bachelor has a ring. What's up? What's up, Rothschild? Everybody's in the building. JT Talker. It's a simple expense, business expense write-off. Yeah, you can write it off various different ways. It depends on you know, what you're classifying it as, and you know how you have it set up. But you know, this is something that I actually planned with my accountant for some time. You know, after Worldwide Bachelor kind of brought up the concept, I said that would be cool. That would be cool. Oh, okay, Sir Rothschild Bachelor, you're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, what are your thoughts on that?
On what?
About the how they found that assassin?
Oh, well, you know, I haven't looked too deep in it. The only thing that I know is that they're questioning that the assassin is actually, you know, if that is the actual assassin. I thought it was a little weird when they were leading him to the jail cell. I thought it was kind of weird that they wouldn't let him talk. If he was, you know, caught dead to right, why wouldn't you let him say anything? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it in a different light. Maybe there's a reason, you know, why they didn't want him to say anything. But I would figure that you would want the suspect to talk as much as possible.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure, man.
what was your why? What motivated you to stick into? Oh, okay. So somebody asked, what was your why? What motivated you to stay consistent and avoid vices? Um, to be honest, I mean, most of my life I was always kind of I wouldn't say that I was necessarily secluded, but I would say that you know, being a middle child, I was often, well, I'm the middle and the youngest at the same time, which is kind of weird, but I was always self-reliant. You know, I never really asked for anything. I was always kind of self-reliant. Like whatever I wanted, I went out and I got it. I was always good at saving money. I was always good at, you know, puzzles and all that stuff. So I don't know. I think you know, being self-reliant helped build up the ability for me to have confidence in myself. You know, early on, I saw that, you know, if I put my mind to certain things and you know, I could accomplish it. So once you experience that, you just kind of keep repeating that process over and over again. And over time, what it does is it builds character. So if you are more self-reliant and not necessarily blaming other people and asking for handouts, if you're just one of those type of people that'll go out and get it, then I think success is for you. Did you buy some billboards from Myron? Yeah, let me show you. Okay, share screen. So yeah, we got 10 trucks in Brickell right now. This is just one of the images. I'm waiting for the rest of the images. If anybody's in Miami and you see these trucks, please send me the videos. But I'm waiting for the trucks to send me the videos, you know, just driving around. But this is one that was in Brickell. It's just, it's just Myron doing Myron things. Myron, asked me to do some, borderline homosexual things, and I just wanted the world to know that he, in fact, is a homosexual. But that's about it. It's not like that's a big deal or anything. Let me see. All right, go ahead. Sir Rachel Pastor, I'm sorry, I cut you off two times. My bad.
No, it's good, bro. It's all good. I was gonna say, man, when you get some free time, you should do a video on the assassin because it's gone viral right now. So be a
So
great
tell
way
me
to.
about it.
Oh yeah, so
Let's talk
so
about it.
basically he's this the assassin is like this Italian he Ivy League school Ivy League valedictorian graduate, so he's Ivy League
Hmm.
student, and he comes from like a wealthy or rich like a rich family, and they are in the healthcare industry as well, and he did like a whole manifesto and stuff like that, bro.
He did what?
He wrote like a whole manifesto.
And what was it? What was his manifesto about?
Just talking about how like the insurance, just basically just talking about the insurance industry, the health insurance industry, and what it's doing to America and that kind of stuff.
So how sure are you that he wrote it?
To be fair, no, I don't know, and I don't. No one knows. We're still waiting for more info to come out.
I mean, it could have been him. It could have been just some sycophant that was looking up somebody and determined to kill them. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure who did it. Uh, it sounds believable. It sounds believable. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to say right now, but the images match, you know. So the image of the first image that they found of him wearing a hoodie matches with the images like like what he looks like and that kind of stuff, you know. So
Right.
yeah, I mean I think there's a good chance that it could be him, but the public so far like he's a lot of people are backing him. Like if you go on social media, it's just and that kind of stuff. He's got a
Wow.
lot of yeah, yeah.
So so W so W dot L dot said the state slash prosecution didn't want him to talk because they already see he has some level of public sympathy. He might make a political statement that would sway potential jurors in his favor. That's a good take. That's a very, very good take. I like that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, 'cause he might get one of those special trials, you know,
All
and
right.
yeah, then yeah, I think they call it a jury trial or something like that. But
We have to
yeah,
see what's going on with these drones because everybody wants to talk about them. You hear me?
oh yeah, apparently there was some UFOs or something like that spotted somewhere. Was it
Hold on.
UFOs or?
Let's turn it on. And no, I'm not affiliated with this news station. It was the first thing that I found. So I said, you know what? And to save some time, I just clicked it. So, it doesn't necessarily match my viewpoints.
That growing mystery in the skies, near nightly sightings of mysterious drones, and they appear to be spreading. First spotted in New Jersey, now in New York, Delaware, Maryland, and elsewhere. NBC's Sam Brock is in Mendham, New Jersey this morning with more. Sam, good morning.
Yeah, Peter, good morning. Some of the words that we're hearing frequently from lawmakers right now: outrageous, unacceptable, at the status quo.
And I have to stop it just so I don't get copyright struck, just to let you know.
Moment of basically wait and see, as Peter, the state of New Jersey just saw about 80 reported suspected drone sightings in a single night. Now, about half of the counties in this state, there are 21 total, so at least 10 have reported dozens of drone sightings. You look at that heat map right there, just from Monmouth County, New Jersey.
That's crazy. What the hell's going on?
As you mentioned, this has been expanding all across the Northeast. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security have weighed in and said they've reviewed imagery, Peter, and from that imagery have determined, quote, that many of the reported sightings are manned aircrafts. Now, the FBI has said to the public there is no national.
Wow. Okay. So the FBI is saying that, hey, man, these are just manned aircrafts.
Security risk here at all, but we can't exactly explain what is going on. And the mayor of Belleville, New Jersey, said that explanation is lacking.
when you have our governor, going out on social media saying, we don't know what it is, but we don't think it's a credible threat. You can't have it both ways. They are looking for something. I want to know what they're looking for.
So how do you take that?
I think it's a foreign country spying on America.
I believe so too. My take is China. That's what I would guess, but I don't know. They're trying to do everything that they can do before Trump gets into office. I figure that once he gets in, they're not going to like the outcome. They're definitely not going to like the outcome. So in this last month, that's taken fucking forever. I think you'll see some kind of countries be a little bit bold, but I don't think they'll ultimately overstep their boundaries. I don't think so. Not knowing that the next president that's coming in is a non-tolerance president. So I don't think they would do that. Kevin Seela says these drones were seen going into the water or coming out of the water. Wow, what the hell? That's different. Project Basher says they're trying to get us ready for aliens, which are really demonic creatures that will mislead humanity with the Antichrist. Wow, that's pretty deep, Project Bachelor. You should search up the CERN project. They opened a portal to another creature into our planet. Wow, that's different. I never heard about that. Maybe that's something we should look up. Hold on, that's one of my hoes calling me, but bros before hoes. Sir Project Bachelor, were you saying something? I think it's USA doing some shady shit. That also might be true. And shout out to Chemical, who gives in the super chat. Much appreciated. Thoughts on astrology, millionaire? I'll be honest. I'm not really a astrology. What is it? Astrology guy. That's just not really my thing. Usually, when women start to talk about astrology with me, I tend to try to change the subject. There are some coincidences. I'll be honest. There are some coincidences. I won't tell you what I am because then you'll know who I am. So I can't say who I am. But, I'll say that my sign has, bears some coincidences. But I tend to not believe in that sort of thing because, I really think that you can will your own destiny, as opposed to believing that, hey, because of this, this is what's going to happen to me. So I don't like that limiting thought process. So I don't give too much credence into astrology. What say you, Sir Rajat Bachelor?
Yeah, it's tricky subject. I think some of it's true, some of it's a myth. So
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard to understand what the fuck is going on in these days. The only thing that that's true is your mission. And for me personally, that's one of the only things that I really do focus on. I do focus on a lot of shit. I do read a lot of the news. I see what's going on. Obviously, I covered the election pretty well. I pretty much told everybody Trump was going to win like a year ago, just because I saw the enthusiasm on the ground in all three states. New York, Washington D.C., and Philly. And to see any support in Washington D.C. is fucking ridiculous because that's 95% Democrat. Okay. Heard the quote by J.P. Morgan about astrology. Millionaires don't use astrology. Billionaires do. Well, that might be the reason why I'm only a millionaire. Maybe I should research astrology. Let me see. So Stella says another day, another distraction. Absolutely. And that's something that we have to keep in mind as well. It could be another media distraction. We all know that most of the media companies are owned by a select few individuals. So if it's getting broadcasted all over the news at the same time, then that means that it had to be approved. Because that's what happens when you're dealing with these corporate entities. The things that they talk about None of it is non-scripted. It's all scripted, because if they veer off the top, the subject matter, they could be sued. Something could happen. So when you're dealing with the corporate news, you're dealing with very tailored information coming out. And if multiple news stations are reporting on this, then that means it had to get approved somewhere. And I think if it was true, I don't think that they will want to approve that information going out. The media is a motherfucker. The media is a motherfucker. Who else we got? Okay. Were you saying something, Sir Sir Rothschild Bachelor?
Oh no, I was waiting for the next topic.
What do you think about foreign women?
I think they are all kind of the same. Obviously, there's differences because of like economics and stuff like that, but it's still same sort of hardware.
What do you think about the red pill's addiction to disliking women?
I think that they are. I mean, they're trying to dissect the problem, but it's more of a systemic situation. They have takes. Some of it's a bit, out there, but it's like they're just trying to. It's really more of a systemic thing. I think that's. But they're focusing on not a problem, but not the root of the problem.
And by the way, every evil villain must have a cat. So Millionaire Bachelor is actually in the tropics with my $2,000 cat, Penelope. All right, that's enough. Back to what we were talking about.
It's like it's pretty. I mean, it's pretty tricky. I mean, it's just
So here's my take on it.
Yep.
So here's my take on it. I believe that most of these red pill content creators never were, good with women. I think that, they genuinely don't see the asset of a woman because they haven't reached a point where a woman can be an asset, mentally or whether it's monetarily. But, I can tell you that women are definitely an asset for sure. So I just find it, and that's not to say that, women aren't going crazy right now. Of course, they're going crazy right now, but I more so blame the system for doing that. Most people say, well, this is a personal choice that people make. And, what I say is you have to understand that there are billions of dollars being pushed into these marketing campaigns. And I know I mentioned it before, but even Elon Musk, the individual that's supposed to be the richest man, the smartest guy, even he fell for it. That's why his son is actually his daughter now. His son is his daughter now. So, I blame the individuals that are causing the propaganda and not necessarily the people that are receiving it. And when you're real, people, they gravitate towards that. They just see it a mile away. And, women, they see it a mile away. And usually they take care of the people that are real. If you're not a real individual, you don't have confidence in yourself. Chances are a woman is not going to have that same confidence in you as well. It's like selling a product. Would you want to buy a product that might break down? Absolutely not. And that's the same way that women look at it. Unfortunately, because the system has programmed them to do so. But if you want to survive in a system like this, either you can be the change agent or you carve your own lane out and create your own world. And that's what Millionaire Bachelor has done. That's why I don't necessarily want to become famous, because I've already carved a world out for myself. And, I don't have to worry about the same issues that these red pillars worry about, because I'm self-sufficient. If a bitch want to come over, a bitch want to come over. I just sent one of my girls out to go to a goddamn, I won't say it to dox myself, but to go to a little dance affair, go dance with your friends. I want to, chill out, do my thing. But these guys, they're operating on scarcity, where it's almost, They've never gotten a girl. They never fucked a girl and really seen her down at her core essence. They're not like that. I think that's what I think that the guys they're just not it. And you know what it is? It is a characteristic in a person that you just say, you know what, he has it. And when you look at the Saint in the Center, when you look at all these other people, they just don't have it. When you look at, obviously we've, buried the beef with Andrew Wilson, but in my personal opinion, he just doesn't have it. Millionaire Bachelor has it. So it would be no surprise that Millionaire Bachelor gets the bitches, and it would be no surprise that my opposition doesn't. Are you surprised by that, Sir Rothschild Bachelor?
Not really. I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah, I mean, not really. I mean, it's like, it's a lot of, yeah, like pretty much just a lack of understanding